Okay, let's get it. We are working out today and we're doing abs, and I and your coach Easy, and we are going to make sure this is as easy as possible. But I know you probably didn't think about working out today. You didn't want to work out today. You clicked into the app and you said, they said if we do this 3 to 4 to 5 times a week, we'll be okay. You will get results if you stay consistent, okay? Otherwise, you'll be back at the beginning over and over and over. And one thing for me, I hate starting over. So I just stopped quitting. I stopped quitting so I don't have to keep starting over. Okay, let's get it. This is gonna be a 10 to 15 minute ab workout. The reason why I say 10 to 15 minutes, when you get these moves down packed, you can run through this video in 10 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, the longest, but it's going to seem like a longer video because I'm going to be coaching you and showing you how to do these moves and why we're doing these moves. All right, until then, if you have a mat, that'll be awesome. You can do this anywhere in your house. That's the whole point of Haven, being able to do this anywhere. If you don't have a mat, use your carpet. If you don't got neither, use a blanket. Find a way. All right? Let's get this rocking and rolling. Okay, let's start off with a warm up. All right, make sure we move the body. Super duper important. We're gonna do something called cat cows. Okay, where you're on your knees, you got your hands down, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna curve your back, and then you're gonna come up like this. Now, the point of doing this is to flex your stomach. It's good for your spine. It's good for rotation. Okay. Now, when you're exhaling, you want to curve. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You are literally stretching your whole spine. Give me a few more. Okay, next, you want to lay flat. All right, lay flat. Now, have your hands by your shoulders. Okay, if you can. If you got to go a little wider, that's great. What you're going to do is you're going to push up. All right, now what you're doing is you're stretching your core. This is so great to stretch your core right here. It feels so good. Oh, and just hold it for a second. Breathe, continue to breathe. Now, if you want to stretch the right and the left, you look this way. Switch sides. Come down. Do it one more time. Oh, this feels really good, especially when your core is really sore, right? Especially when you're just getting into your workout routine, you're gonna feel it. Okay, next, you're gonna come down, put your knees underneath your waist, hands out, right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to put your hands together if you can. If not, put them straight out, and you're gonna lean back. Now open up your waist, right? You wanna open up. This is really good for the spine, the back, the arms. Easy, but I thought we're doing core we are, but it's just good to warm up your body. Get the blood pumping. Never start a workout without warming up. You might think, oh man, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, it'd be that one day you pull something or hurt something, and now you gotta start your whole journey all over again. Okay? We're gonna do a few more. We're gonna cross, take your arm and cross underneath this one. It's really good for your back. I know a lot of people have back problems, right? So they're really not trying to do a core workout or do any type of abs. I used to have really bad back problems where I just really couldn't sleep. I have a little curvature in my spine, a scoliosis, and I figured, man, I just sit there and complain, or I decided to start moving the body. And as I started to move the body and move my core and strengthen my core, I realized my back started hurting less and less and less. It got to the point where I barely ever feel it. And I realized moving the body, stretching the body, exercising was the best thing I can do. Okay, let's get into this. All right. So we're going to start on the floor. Most of these workouts are possibly going to be on the floor. So you don't got to do too much up and down, right? Again, this is a beginner workout. If you're just getting started or if you're getting back into the routine, this is going to be perfect for you. All right. Now we're going to start with a mid crunch. Okay. Hands behind your head. If you can't put your hands behind your head, put your hands across your chest and you're going to come up. Just right here. Hold. Make sure your core is tight. Okay? Give me 10 to 15 of these. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let it all out. Get it all out. Breathing is very important when it comes to working out. Keep that core engaged. Now, just lean to the side. Right? Hands over your head. If you can't put your hands over your head, again, cross them and you're going to crunch. But I like to put my hands on my head, crunch. Now make sure you keep your core engaged, even when, right, my core is engaged now, but even as I'm coming down, still keep it tight. Now don't pull your head. This is your hand is just here to rest. It's not here to lift your head up. Okay? That's your core's job. You come, if you focus on putting your hand too tight on your head, you're gonna actually end up hurting your neck. You don't want to do that. It's just here to sit. That's it. Just to make sure you're lifting with your core. Give me 10 each side. As you hear me breathing, it's really important to breathe. Some people hold their breath, and that becomes toxic as you're working out. My blood is pumping, it's moving, and because of me breathing, it's helping the oxygen run through my veins, which is awesome. Now, you're going to switch sides. All right, do the same on this side. Okay? Keep the core engaged the whole time. Now, you're probably starting to feel the burn. That's a good thing. Do not give up. I like to believe as I'm feeling the pain and I'm starting to sweat, I like to tell myself my fat is crying. Right? That's just something I like to tell myself. But you want to lean into it. Okay? I know it starts hurting, you want to give up. That's the part where it starts burning. That's the part where you start losing and getting results. If you stop every time you feel the burn, you'll never get to the results that you're looking for. Now, in between every exercise, feel free to take a 15 to 30-second break. Okay? We're in no rush. Okay? So, next exercise. It's going to be make sure your feet are flat on the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to slightly lift your head up. You're going to take your hands and you're going to reach for your heel. You're going to reach for your right heel. Okay? And then you're going to swap over and then reach for your left heel. The goal is to make sure you keep your head off the floor. All right? So you your back is round, so it's easy to actually slide and move. All right? Now you're not going to do this fast. You're going to take your time. One. That's one. Two. Two. That's two. Let's get to 10. We're not trying to rush anything. Slow and steady gets results. You doing this does nothing for you, but potentially hurting yourself. Now, if you got more in you and you want to do 5 more, please be my guest. Tap your ankles. If you can't reach ankles, that's totally fine. Just reach as far as you can. Keep the core tight though. Okay? You keeping your head up almost forces you to keep your core tight, but I want you to focus your mind on your core. If you're just like, and your mind's in la la land, nothing is really happening. You're just moving. Keep the core tight, keep your mind on your core, and move. Okay. Take yourself a 15-second break, 30-second break if you need it. The next one we're going to do is called a ab hold. Okay, where you're going to lift your legs up. Now, you either can put them up like this or you can put them lower. The lower, the harder. Okay, the lower you put them on the floor or close to the floor, the harder it is. So, the higher up, the easier it is. Now, we're not trying to make it too easy now, but you want to be able to lift your body up. Keep your hands out. Don't let them touch the floor. Bring them to where you feel good and then hold it. We're going to hold this for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Breathe. Keep your mind on your stomach. That's important. Your legs might feel a little shaky. That's perfectly fine. If it gets too hard, lift your legs up. If you want to be more advanced, bring your legs lower. Breathe. Focus on your breath. Focus on your core. I know you're feeling a burn. That's perfect. You totally got this. I know you want to just drop your legs right now and quit, but do you want results? Come on, 5 more seconds. Perfect. Perfect. Take yourself a 15 to 30-second break, all right? Breathe. When you breathe, stomach should come out. Exhale. Stomach should go in. That is the proper way to breathe. Okay, next exercise. Okay, put your heels on the floor. They don't have to be flat, but just put your heels on the floor. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lean back slightly. You don't have to go all the way back. The more you lean back, the harder it gets. Okay, so the more advanced you are, great. But again, this is a beginner workout. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna twist, right? If you can touch the floor, come over, touch the floor. That's 1. That's 2. Keep the core tight. Now you're working out your obliques, which is the side of your abs, which is the hard part, right? Most people want this, but they don't do enough core workouts on the sides to really get this, right? It looks really good when you finally get there. I know you're feeling a burn because I'm feeling the burns. There's no point in rushing. Perfect. That's 10. Take a deep breath. Exhale out your mouth. Deep breath. Exhale out your mouth. Okay. Now the next exercise, right? As you take your 15 to 30-second break. Oh, that was a good crack. Oh, God. All right. You're gonna now you want to put your feet flat on the floor in this one. Okay. Now, what you want to try to do, if you can, if you can't, it's okay if you're on your heels. But what you want to do is you want to lean back as far as you can. If that's only right there, that's fine. Hold. We're gonna hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay? Let's go. Keep the core engaged. You don't really want to crunch. You want to catch yourself like this. Okay, if you slouch like this, no. Right? You're finding an easy way out. Even if you got to be like this, just hold it. If you straighten your posture and tighten your core, this will work out really well. I'm already feeling a Byron Boney 10 seconds in. I like to focus on my breath, focus on my core being engaged. Perfect. Woo! Okay. I know you're feeling it, and that's a good thing. I'm feeling it with you. Even though it's a beginner, the goal is to get the heart rate up. The goal is to sweat a little bit. The goal is to challenge you. It shouldn't be that easy where it's like, oh, I felt nothing. No, you're supposed to feel something. Okay. Now, as you're finished taking your break, we're gonna do a mountain climber. And you're like, oh man, easy now, mountain climbers. No, this one is gonna be simple. Okay. Now, check me out. If you can't go on your toes like this, what I want you to do is you could be on your knees, you could lift like this. But hold it for a second. If you're more advanced, or if you feel like you can do it this way, slow. Slow. Okay? If that's too hard, get back to the knees. Just hold it like that. We're gonna do 10. You see, I'm in no rush. People want to speed through their workouts to get it over with. Slow and steady wins the race, and you get way better results. Because now your core has to be stabilized. So it's called core stabilization. The longer and slower you hold it, the better it becomes. That's all right. So you can do this anyway, y'all. Kids can be running around. It's all good. You make it happen, Captain. Okay. Take your 15, 30-second break and make it happen. All right. Now, this next one, it's going to be a little challenging. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do a plank. Okay? Now, you want to be able to get on your elbows, on your forearms, get on your toes, and hold it for 30 seconds. 20 seconds minimum. Okay? Now, really important as you're doing this. As you're straightening your body, you want to make sure your core is engaged. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like this. You want to make sure you're right here. You want to tighten your buttocks. You want to tighten your legs stiff and hold. Let's go. Make sure you breathe. I know you feel it. I know it hurts. You're like, oh man, you probably dropped down on me already. But get back up and let's finish it. Make sure you keep the butt tight, legs tight. This is how you'll know if you're staying straight. It's like this. Come on. There we go. Come on now. You almost quit on me. We can't have that. We can't have that. All right? Okay. Spin over. We're going to do some toe touches. All right? I know, easy. I know you're like, man, I just want to quit. You made it this far. We're literally almost done. We got a few more to go and we're done. Okay? Now you want to lift your legs up, right? You probably can't see my feet, but that's okay. They're up in the air. You want to try to reach for the toes. Now, you don't got to overextend yourself to where you hurt yourself. All you're doing is down. Now, when you come down, most people relax their core. They tighten, then they loosen. Then they tighten, then they loosen. If you can, keep your core tight the whole time. Let's get 10 of them. Let's go. Breathe out. Breathe in. My core's too tight. I know it's like it feels hard to do that, but you can. Okay? Halfway there. Come on. Oh man, I know after feeling a burn and you releasing, it's like, oh goodness. I remember when I started my fitness journey, I was like, I don't know if I could do this. I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. It was so many things I was talking myself out of. The refrigerator was right there, the bathroom, the TV's right there. I'm like, I could just grab my phone and get lost in the sauce. But I decided to get serious and I decided to not only work out just for my physical health, but for my mental health. Right now, your dopamine is starting to cook up, which is great, right? This is that chemical that makes you feel good. You naturally produce it from moving your body and from doing certain
Okay,
things,
next
right?
exercise. We're gonna do some bicycles.
All right, but this is the beginner stage, right? So instead of doing these, right, we're not gonna do it like that. We're gonna just basically move the legs. Okay, you're gonna come in, core tight, core tight. Okay, let's go. Let's give me 10. That's one. If you want to make it a little harder, take your head off the mat. If you want to relax with it, you can, but you get more results by keeping your head up. Core tight. You hear me breathing? Super important. There's 3 ways to burn fat. Number one is sweating. Number two is breathing. And number three is peeing. So if I'm working out and I'm sweating and I'm breathing heavy and I'm drinking a lot of water, I'm going to want to pee. Where else can you do all three? Okay, I know what you're thinking. We're talking about exercise, okay? But yes, let's get it. Okay, take that 15-second to 30-second break. We are almost done. Easy been saying that the last 3 exercises. If I told you which one was the last one, you'll be counting. Instead of counting, let's just finish the job. Okay? All right. Now, put your hands flat on the floor. This is going to be your anchor. Your hands are going to be your anchor. Your arms, your hands are going to be your anchor. Now, we want to try to do a hip lift. Right? Now, this might be a little too hard. Okay? What you're going to try to do is you're going to come like this. And then look, you're going to use your hands a little bit to lift. That's it. Come back, lift. If that's too hard, then I just want you to just Bring your legs like this. Keep them like that. But if you could lift your butt just a little bit, great. 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 If you straighten your legs out, makes it a little more harder. Tap your feet. Come back. Keep your core engaged. I know most people always forget that. But when you start building your foundation on doing the right things, this becomes a lot easier. You don't gotta tell yourself to tighten your core. It's gonna naturally do it because it's used to doing it. All right. It becomes muscle memory. But if you don't start doing it from the beginning, you're gonna forget to do that. And you're gonna realize you do all these ab workouts and you're like, man, I don't got no abs. I eat healthy, I don't get it. You don't keep your core engaged. So now your body's focusing on another part of the body and is working out in other places you didn't even expect to work out. Perfect. Come on. We are almost done. Easy. If you say that one more time. All right. Take that break. Get your breathe in. Deep breath. Exhale. All right. We're going to do a hold again. We're going to do the hold. Legs up. Legs straight out. Okay. Remember, the further closer to the closer to the floor you put them, the harder it gets. You can leave them up a little bit. Hands out. Lift. Hold it. 20 seconds. Let's go. Think about the results you want. Think about how you're done quitting. Think about all the people that don't believe you're going to continue. In your mind, where are you going? What's your target? Where's your destination? What's your goal? You need something to shoot for. Whether you have a picture of what you want to look like or a picture of who you want to look like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? If you got something to shoot for, you got a better chance of hitting it. But if you got nothing to shoot for, there's nothing to hit. Okay? All right. Last exercise. We're going to cross over. Okay? Now, get on your elbows and get straight on your feet like this. Okay? Now you're going to cross. You're going to bring it to the side. Boom. Boom. All right? We're going to call these the spiders. All right? Now, again, if you want to be up here like this, you can. Cool. But if you want to be on your elbow, that's perfectly fine. All right? Let's do 10 each side and we are done. Let's finish strong. All right? Let's go. I know you're feeling the burn on this. Finish strong. Come on. Come on. No pain, no gain. Come on. Almost done. Whew, slowly drop down. Thank God for being alive. Thank you for just being able to see and feel and touch. Thank you for giving me the legs and the arms to be able to move my body. Thank you for allowing me to be healthy. Thank you for allowing me to be at peace. Thank you for allowing me to finish what I say I'm going to start. Thank you for just giving me choices and options, things that I could, you know what I'm saying? More decisions. I'm just so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to move. I'm so grateful to flow like energy. I will continue to stay consistent. This is a promise to me, not just to my coach. This is a promise to me that I will finish what I started. Now you want to stretch that core. We're going to finish this out like this. Stretch the core. There you go. Now, as you start to get advanced over time, over the weeks, over the months, right? You're going to be able to run through this workout and speed through this video with no problem. Okay? And remember, you can mirror your phone to your TV. So you don't got to watch on this little phone. Okay? If you want to take me or take us wherever you want to go, you can. That's the cool thing about Haven. You can do this on the go. No excuses. So if you put all the time together and you shorten your breaks, you can do this in 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, we are finished. I am your coach, Easy, and I'm so glad that you showed up today. Not just for me, but for you. Stay committed. At the end of the day, all you got is your word. And if you stick to your word, your integrity, your confidence, and everything else will follow. I promise. I love you, and I'll see you next time.